Hello everyone, the sun is shining, it's Tuesday, so it has to be time for another tip. And today I'm going to do a little add-on to what we did last week, because of course last week we looked at some of the things that could be obstructing your progress to getting your dreams and your visions fulfilled. And this week we're going to talk about 5 really cool ways of clearing those obstacles to your progress and really getting you fired up out there and doing your thing. So as you all know, I am Cheryl-lya. I am both a transition strategist. I'm also a coach, copywriter, and I love seeing people develop and grow, whether it's in business, career, or life. So whichever thing is your thing, I'm going to help you through it. So today I've mentioned about the 5 ways of clearing obstacles to your progress. And I'd like you now just to, as we go through this, think about which ones you are actually truly applying in your life every day. When something comes up, are you actually doing this? Or are you thinking, oh, maybe I should do this, then forgetting and not doing anything about it? Because that's kind of key, because that in itself is an obstacle. When you think I should be doing this, that's probably the time to actually grab that motivation and ride it all the way through to the very, very end. So, how do we clear obstacles? I'm going to count down my top 5 ways that have helped me and have helped my clients, and I'm sure they're going to help you as well. And remember, right at the end, share your results. Let me know how these are working for you. And if they're not working, tell me too, and we'll find things that do work, because that's what these sessions are all about, really getting you out there doing your thing. So at position number 5, we have these big goals and visions that I spoke about. And the best way to sort of clearing any obstacles to that, so whether it's procrastination, fear, or all those kind of things, is to break down that big goal into manageable chunks. Now, the scientists call this chunking, and it's usually good to have between 5 and 7 steps to help you sort of really break that down so you can take baby steps. Think of them as like stepping stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from your big goal. Because what this does is it reduces that sense of overwhelm and it takes away that sting of fear. So you can actually go, right, that's the end result. This is where I'm starting. I can get from here I am to step 1, from step 1 to step 2. Voila, chunking. Good thing. Way number 4 is understanding that setbacks are inevitable. Let's face it, this is life. Things are going to happen to knock you off course. There's no point going, oh, this is terrible, and wallowing and living in that horrible space. Sure, you're going to be upset. I don't know how many times I've sat in the corner and cried for a few days before I've gone, oh, done that, just ready to now carry on things. So just understanding that life can happen is a big thing to overcoming any obstacles. And you know, when you choose to see something as a problem, it is a problem. When you choose to see it as a solution or as something that's manageable and you can overcome it, guess what happens? You manage it, you overcome it. So your choice as to which one it'll be. Way number 3 is do the most difficult task first. Yep. By doing the most difficult task, or as I like to call it, swallowing a frog, this gives you the motivation to keep going. And funnily enough, going back to those lovely things called science, the psychologists and the scientists have done all this research and has shown that actually motivation comes after starting. Now, I have spoken about this in a previous video, so pop back there, have a look, and get a bit more detail about that. But when you start with the most difficult task first, it gives you that motivation to keep going, and suddenly those really big obstacles become teeny tiny little things with squeaky voices that you can manage easily. Funny that. Get going. Way number 2 is to do something you don't like doing while doing something you do love doing. Let me repeat that. Do something you hate or don't like doing while doing something that you love doing. Huh? How does that make sense? Well, think about it this way. If you don't like writing, go to your favorite coffee shop, order your bestest, loveliest drink, the one that really makes you feel nice and yummy. And while you're sitting there, go, how do I feel inspired to write my next blog? And you'll find that while you're doing something that you love, while you're doing it in that space of niceness, and you're enjoying the aromas of your drink, I love mint tea, so I love to feel that mintiness and the smell that overcomes me. And in that sense, in that motion, because you're doing something you love doing, an idea pops forward. And guess what? Creativity flows. So, for example, if you hate washing dishes, really, and that's the biggest thing, and you don't want to do that, and that's, you can't do the thing you love in your career or your business or your life because you still have to wash the dishes in the sink. Do you know what? Pop your favorite bit of music on, get grooving, and get washing those dishes. Suddenly, doing something you really like while doing something you don't like makes the thing you don't like much easier. Listen to an audiobook, whatever it is you love doing. Think about how you can do that. There's awesome creative ways to do that. And if you can't, get in touch, let's talk. So this brings me down to the number one tip that I can give you today about clearing obstacles to progress. And that is keeping track of your successes. You've heard me say this more than once before, and I'll continue saying it. Celebrate your successes. This is crucial to keeping your motivation going long term. It is crucial to help you overcome any obstacles that you face. Because once you've achieved something, once you've jumped that hurdle, you've achieved that goal, and you celebrate that success, that celebration of success releases all the lovely happy hormones in there. And as they're releasing all this happy stuff, your body starts getting all these lovely chemicals and rejigging itself and going, hey, I really like this. I want this feeling again. And then it goes, but how did I get this feeling in the first place? Well, I got it because I broke my goal down into manageable chunks. I understood that setbacks are inevitable. I did the most difficult task first. I did the things I don't like doing while doing something that I love doing. And hey ho, I'm celebrating the fact that this big, huge, scary goal a few minutes ago is now this teeny tiny step over. And your body goes, I want more of that. So it's like, oh, what other obstacles can I face? Get the pattern? I'm sure you do. So have a think of those. How many of those are you doing? How many are you actually living as part of everyday life? And how can you change what you do going forward to make your obstacles so much easier? Share your successes below. Share them with me. I love hearing how you guys are doing. And that's it for today. So enjoy the rest of the week. Be you, be great, and clear those obstacles. Bye.